Hey guys, this is I Love Cooking from Peasants, and we're going to be casting a Paladins tournament today. We're going to be casting SkyMonsters versus, what's the other name? VIKN. Yeah, we're going to be casting VIKN.
Yeah,
We're going to get right into this. On SkyMonsters, we have Zota playing Makoa, we have Lynchy playing Grok, we have Midnight Dream playing Eevee, Iblisha playing Cassie, and Sesnex playing the Drogos. So I'm
and
going to introduce Velgo over here, my co-caster. You can go and
hello
take it.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, on VIKN we got Renz12131 playing Sky, SpongeBob06 playing Buck, Kim D the Great playing Ying, Raldi playing Victor. We got a change in players. We got Koch Dastic playing Fernando.
All
Okay.
right.
It'll be interesting to see a Sky in a tournament match because she usually doesn't see any play because of her kid. She lacks in the terms of mobility. Doesn't have as much as mobility as the other flankers like Eevee or Buck.
All right. So you want to unpause in three, two, one. All right. So let's see. It still looks like they're waiting at the pause menu. So what do you expect for this game to be? What do you expect to go down?
It's gonna be interesting to see Sky in a game, but I don't think it's gonna work. To be honest, I'm kind of skeptical. Let's see how they have discussed their
Yeah.
plans.
It is the underdog team picking up the Sky, isn't it? Sky against Sky
Yeah, wait,
Monsters.
are you stasis? I think I'm stasis
Yeah, so am I think. Capture point spawning 35. Stuck at that.
at 35.
Yeah, it's 30 now.
Okay. Yeah, the stasis bug has been around for a while. It's really annoying.
So what are we doing? Are
Uh,
we just restart?
no, we just wait for the stasis bug to go away.
All
It's a
right.
good thing we're stasis at the same time, so
Yeah,
we
10,
don't need to
10, 10,
pause.
10 seconds, right? Something now. I mean, you can see still. You can see the countdown timer going down, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
We are going to be seeing the new Serpent Beach map. Looks really
Yes.
nice.
What do you feel about this map? Do you like it or not?
Of course, dude. After the patch, it looks really, really nice. Interesting changes to the maps.
All right.
Alright, let's talk about the item pickups. We got Buck on Deft Hands for round one. Interesting. But
Yes.
Sky on Deft Hands as well. Okay. Alright, I'm in game.
But
Are
yeah, I mean,
you on?
don't you kind of have to go deft hands on Sky?
You can, but I don't. I'm not sure. I'm not a Sky player. I don't see too much of Sky.
Well,
But
I definitely like to.
wait, are you on stasis?
Yeah, no, I'm still there.
Okay, I'm still at capture point spawning at 17, 16, 15, but I'm on stasis.
Okay, I am stasis at 9
At,
seconds countdown.
so I'm just gonna pause that. Just let me know when you're on stasis. I'm
Yeah,
gonna unpause.
I am now. Okay,
Done.
35 seconds. 34 seconds, 33.
33. Okay.
Yeah, you're at how? Where are you stasis at? Or where you paused rather?
I'm paused at 52.
Okay, I'm paused at 26 for some reason. I'm again stasis now.
Just let me know when it's 50.
Wait, so like how this doesn't happen once the game starts, right?
Um, just let me know when you're at 50 so I can pause. We're in sync.
No, I mean I'm stasis again
Oh my.
at 26
Uh,
now.
at 26. Alright, I'm paused at 101. Um,
All right, so it looks like we're gonna be waiting a bit more before we get into this.
yeah, this is a really, really annoying bug. Hi-Res, if you're seeing this,
Yes.
please do something about this. Has been around for such a long time. Alright, on the blue side of the team, we see all Havens being picked up. Uh,
It looks like my game
the
has crashed as well.
only the only AoE damage dealer is Fernando on the right side of the team. So Havens are going to be pretty strong.
Hang on, my game just crashed as well with that. All right, this is weird.
Let me know when you're on stasis and you reach
No,
the...
my game crashed, so I'm getting back into the game.
Okay, that sucks.
so this is awkward. Uh-huh.
So, boss, I'm kind of excited to see a Sky in a tournament match. So, as soon as you get in, I'm gonna unpause and let's see what happens.
Okay, it looks like I'm getting back in. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna pull up.
If you restart the spectate, I think it's gonna start from. Is left alone at the point, and it's kind of. But
Okay.
he's still staying in there. All right, we see first third going down. Kibble start taking down the buck.
Yeah, and it looks like Evie is gonna get
Eevee's
away.
dishing out a lot of damage to
Yeah,
these
Smash just
DPS.
get away with that immense, movement
Yeah.
capabilities.
Doesn't okay. Sky does get a pick off on the Cassie. Doesn't and
Meanwhile,
will be
Eevee's
picked
gonna
off by the
pick off
EV now.
Sky.
Progress is really low. Yeah. Looks like this is going to be a point for the blue-sided team. Have numbers advantage on their side right now.
Meanwhile, the Eevee is gonna be fighting with the Buck. She looks like she's gonna
EV is having a one-on-one with the Buck
she's gonna
right
get
now.
away. That movement from Eevee, like, I mean, she be all over the map. I mean, it's
Yeah.
insane.
It's but she will be going down to this guy now.
Ibisha's gonna pick up the Victor, and the Sky's gonna get taken. Sky is gonna take down Eevee actually.
The Sky pickup is actually working out for the red-sided team. I don't think I ever thought that I'll say a Sky pick is being
It looks like the red
useful,
is
but
gonna get
let's see.
control of that spawn point again.
63% now, 66, and we're gonna see a contest coming out from the blue-sided team now.
Yeah, Mobo gonna get right in there with the shield.
The
He's gonna
fire
take down the
spit's doing a
Ying.
lot of damage from
Yeah.
behind.
And it looks like they're gonna get right back into this, and the blue team actually
This
comes
is
back
gonna
in.
be, yeah, it's a good retake from blue side. It's gonna be the first point going towards SkyMonsters.
Yeah. Question is whether they can get this push in though.
Eevee just causing trouble
Yeah.
in the back
Oh, that
lines.
beautiful
Just being a
ult.
nuisance to the entire
Yeah.
team. Yeah, catching out 3.
Gets
Picks off the Ying.
And
She does pay with her life in the end, but
yeah,
it's
but
still
Ibisha's
fighting
gonna pick
3.
up one with Lynchy getting another on the Sky. So it's gonna be a nice push for them. And it looks like they're getting back into the fight. Makoa,
I'm not sure what Fernando was doing there alone with his team dead, but okay.
the Ying is also gonna go down. This looks like it might actually be a quick duo actually. Sky Bomb gonna go down, and
The Sky ult is gonna go down, but it's
Not
not
getting
gonna catch anyone.
Makoa
Yeah.
getting out there with that.
Okay, we do see Buckwald coming out. Let's see if we can get some. Now the Immortal coming out.
And Eevee doing so much damage.
The barrage. The fire spit just doing massive amounts of damage from the back lines, and Chogo's going unchecked.
Eevee gonna get one
Chogo's
on
is
the Victor.
really low, but it's just going absolutely unchecked.
Yeah, it looks like this should be an easy duo for.
Yeah, the Trogos and Eevee are just way too much for them.
The Eevee is wrecking havoc. Like, I mean, it's
Yeah.
insane.
This is not good communication play coming out from VIKN,
Yeah.
I would say.
But I mean,
She's getting away with
we're still not
too
gonna
much.
blame the Sky. Man. I mean, the Sky was doing a lot. I mean, except for the ult. I mean, it was pretty decent. I would say. I mean,
Yeah. The Sky ult is mainly to zone out because you don't expect too much from the ult since it's
Yeah.
line of sight. You just hide behind the payload, get
Yeah.
0 damage. Alright, let's look at the item pickups. We got Haven Boots coming out from SkyMonsters. It's gonna be really good against these 4 damage DPS who are
yeah.
all direct damage. It's gonna reduce a lot of damage.
Yep.
We got Master Riding from Fernando.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Even the Makoa is gonna pick up Master Riding. That's.
Looks like Eevee's gonna sniff out the right-sided team on the right side. Now they're gonna group up on the left.
two tank on tank action.
Going on. The Dragon Punch gonna fly, but it's going to catch no one. Some good jukes coming out from the Fernando.
Yeah, we're gonna see the Eevee at max out. So
He will fall
we can
with
probably
Sky.
see if we're gonna see the Eevee out, I guess.
Sky are doing a lot of work though.
Yes. She's doing so much damage. Those darts absolutely wrecking Mobo, but she's gonna go down really low and she's gonna have to fall back a bit. Regen
I'm
up.
not sure what Buck's plan was jumping on the point like that. Oh man, the Victor is just gonna get blown up by that Trogo's
Yeah.
the
Okay,
fire
please
spit.
adjust your mic, thank you.
Alright. And so yeah, the Drogos looks like he's gonna fight with the Ying. He's gonna take down the Ying and
That was a really nice Sky ult. Makoa will
Yeah.
be taking the entirety of the damage.
and
Yes.
but it
his
doesn't look like they're gonna
F8
get the
on full
point
damage.
even though. No, it looks like they actually are gonna get control of that. The Drogos
Yeah.
is not able to deal enough damage. Trying to zone out the Fernando, he actually does get the Fernando, and this could be a
Yeah.
dead buck as well. Can he get out of here though? That's the question.
The Trogos
Yeah.
and Cassie
Looks
is
like they're gonna get the
doing
point back.
way too much damage.
Yeah, and the The EV ult is already charged, but we still haven't seen it yet.
Cassie is gonna take down the Victor on the back lines. Just look at the mobility coming out from the blue side of the team
Yeah.
all over the map.
All over.
Evie
The
and
EV
Cassie
just
and
jumping behind
Drogos.
lines and taking that ying down
Yeah.
over and over again. And yeah, it looks like they're gonna be pushing up. And could this be a potential 4-0? What do you think?
I'm looking at the way the game is going. I think it's gonna be a stump, but let's see. You never know.
Let's see if the Sky has anything up her sleeve. They do have a Ying ult and Fernando ult up though.
Okay, the Dragon Punch is gonna fly and it's gonna catch Fernando.
Evie getting stuck there a bit, and she's they're
Oh
actually
man,
gonna pick up the Sky.
Drogos.
Yeah.
Drogos escaping with barely any life there.
And Evie might be in trouble. Yeah, she's gonna go down. SpongeBob with the buck gonna take her down. With Star meanwhile gonna be taking down the Victor. And the push is almost actually at this point. And it's all up to this Fernando to hold this line, but it don't look like
this Drogo is dishing out so much damage.
Seznek's going absolutely ham, and that's a dead buck, and he's gonna get the Grok is gonna get the Fernando as well.
Look
This
at
should be an
he's
easy
not even
push.
allowing these players
Solo
to come
Sky
out
gonna
spawn.
try. Yeah, Solo Sky's gonna try and zone them out with that ult, but doesn't look like that's gonna
I
be
think this is
happening.
gonna be game.
Yeah, that's a 4-0.
That was really good play by SkyMonsters.
Yeah,
The mobility just played a huge factor in
Yeah.
that game.
completely. Like they had no way to counteract that. Would you blame the mobility because I mean the Sky not being able to deal with that kind of mobility? Like, do you think like that could have contributed to a stomp
I
like
think
that?
in terms of mobility, Sky lacks in that area. So the Sky did do her work, but it's in the end it's still a Sky. We do see the damage numbers being higher on Sky than on Eevee, but I would still give the best line to Eevee since she did a lot of work. Just being an absolute nuisance in the back lines, causing confusion.
Yeah, that is true. The Eevee was like instead of damage, like but her impact in the game was really high.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's the first game. It's a best of 3, or
I do think it's a best of 3.
yeah.
Just confirm that.
Hang on, guys. We'll be back with the second match real soon. Alright, guys, we're back for the second map in the best of one. SkyMonsters taking the first one 4-0 straight. And yeah, let's get into that. We're gonna see Cassie picked up by Renzel on VIKN, and we're
VIKN?
gonna yeah.
Yeah, pretty standard first and second and third picks coming out. We don't see a Sky this time,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure why they picked the Sky the first match. Let's see.
Maybe they had like they're trying something out. Yeah, maybe like see,
Maybe they
they're
had a plan.
underdogs. Yeah, they're underdogs
Yeah,
anyways. Yeah, they're seeing if they can spice things up a bit. Probably not the best
yeah.
idea, but anyways, here we go.
We do see a Cassie first pick this time. Cassie being one of the biggest damage dealers in the game right now with the Drogos and Victor nerf.
Yes.
So we have then Droxus and EV again. Massive amounts of mobility coming out
Yeah.
from Sky Monsters.
And then Roxas with his nether step
That is
and the Eevee with all of her skills basically is just gonna completely wreak havoc over here. Let's see if they can counter it this time though.
You see a Pip and
The
Drogos.
Drogos. With some
The Drogos again on
intense,
Cessnex, who did so much that last
damage,
game.
so much.
Yeah,
It's
just
not even
going
funny.
unchecked. And every time the Buck tries to get him, just escapes with barely any HP.
Any
And
HP.
again, just throws out those fire spits, dealing out huge amounts of damage. We see the Makoa, Victor, and Buck being the final picks for
This
VIKN.
they're gonna Victor didn't do too much last game. I mean, they're still gonna stick with that. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
let's see. I guess they're just comfortable with
comfortable,
these
yeah.
picks.
And we're gonna see a Fernando being picked up in the end.
Yeah, pretty standard.
Pretty standard, yeah. And let's see if they're gonna swap anything up. Let's hope that we don't get stasis this time around, though.
Yeah,
Let's hope that
yeah,
we can
that'll
get
be really
straight into
annoying.
the game.
Yeah, hopefully no stasis this time. Iris, please.
Yes, please, Iris.
You have the
Ah,
Pip on Cranston. I do have a lot of expectations from this Pip because Cranston has over 1,000 games on Pip. So,
oh wow,
yeah,
1,000
I'm gonna
games.
expect some big plays coming out of this Pip. Some chickens flying all
Yeah,
over the place.
let's see what he can do with that polymorph.
Yeah.
Let's see how effective that's gonna be. Yeah. So let's see. Let's are you getting in the game? I'm
Yeah,
loading
we're
the
You
versus
do see a
screen.
change of players though. Last time the Victor was not on Renz, so Renz was playing the Sky. This time around we have Renz playing the Victor.
Yeah. Also, that might change things up. Renzel definitely probably going to be more impactful than.
True, true.
Let's see how that goes.
So they do decide to go for Frozen Guard as their second map.
Yeah. You haven't started, right? You're not loaded in, right?
I'm in the spawn.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think I'm
80,
stated, yes.
79, 78
I'm at 80,
stasis.
70, 78, 77.
02, 03.
02 now. 03, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stasis. Alright guys, we'll sync up and then we'll get back to you guys, okay? We'll be back in a minute or two. Hang in there, guys. Hey guys, we're back. Looks like we're all synced up. We're all ready to go. Capture point spawning in 18 seconds. So, finally back into this game. Yeah, so where were we,
Yeah.
guys?
Let's introduce the players.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got Cessnex playing Drogos, Iblistar playing Androxus, Zotar on the Fernando, Midnight Dream again on that Eevee, and Cranston finally on the pit.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be looking towards that pip. See if he can do a lot of damage on... He's going to
Alright,
jump
we're gonna
right
see
in
it.
over there.
Oh, the Fire Spit's just
Actually-
immediately doing a lot of damage.
We're actually going to see the pip going down, giving up first blood. But Zotar and Midnight Dream are going to get 2 easy kills back onto... Actually, the Androx is going to pick up another one and double kill coming up for him. And that is just going to be a wipe, I think, right? That's a wipe? Yeah.
Yeah, the Drogos and Androxus doing way too much work.
Way too much.
The Fire Spit's just doing massive amounts of damage catching off. I think catching out 2 or 3 each each time.
Androx
Yeah.
is just going to demount, take everyone off their mounts, make them waste more time coming in. He's going to get out of there real quick.
I think this is gonna be a point for SkyMonsters. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be an easy point.
Let's see how they decide to defend this. They do have blast shields for the blue-sided team because of Pip, Eevee, and Trogus and Fernando all AoE damage.
Yep, that is true. But the Drogos, I mean, he's still doing so much.
Yeah, I mean he's going unchecked. Victor will try to flank the Strogos.
But I don't think that. The Victor also though. And actually, the
Okay, the
Drogos is
Strogos
gonna
will go down. That's good
Victor's
communication.
gonna
from
heal
their
up.
side. Yes. The Cassie picking up a triple kill.
That was some intense. But I mean, they're gonna get control of the payload again. But that should be a dead Androx as well. He's gonna die from the backstabbing
Yeah,
with that
looks
Victor.
like.
So I mean, the changing up of Victor, who's gonna play Victor, looks like it's affecting the outcome of this.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the blue-sided team are going to take control of this game.
It's not gonna manage to
once again.
dismount anyone off their horses yet. So
Stasis at 241.
241, same here.
Alright.
Alright, so let's see if
Okay, I'm on
SkyMonsters can-
stasis.
Am I as well? Yeah,
In stasis.
246.
246,
Yeah,
247.
we're synced. Yeah,
Alright.
game issue.
Alright, that's good.
So yeah, let's see if
I guess they just paused.
yeah, maybe. Let's see if SkyMonsters can get back into this. And
The Trogos just immediately goes. We have the Cursed Dump coming out from Androx is taking out the Cassie immediately.
and Stasis
Okay,
again.
I'm stasis at
I
302.
think they're pausing it there from their end.
I think they're pausing, yeah, because it
And
looks
we're
like
back.
SkyMonsters just has 4 players.
Yeah, it looks like they do actually. Wait, what? Yeah. So who dropped out? Cranston dropped out.
I think Cranston dropped out, yeah.
So they're playing without support. This is
Sure.
weird, I guess.
I'm not sure why they're unpausing.
Yeah,
Alright.
they're still gonna go for this push. Fernando just gonna push up, not scared of anything.
I'm guessing they're gonna remake this game. And Koa hooks the Fernando from behind, so his shield's stuck. Shield's gonna get cancelled. It's
Yeah.
good. Fernando is gonna get picked up by the Buckwild.
Well, the Eevee's gonna take out the Ying in the background.
The Drox is really low, gonna be taken out by that long range shotgun by the Buck.
Victor's also gonna get the Eevee as well. So, I mean,
So
they
this
are
is gonna
playing
be
4v5,
phased.
and yeah, Drogo should be going down too.
This is good communication coming out from the blue sided team this time around. They're not letting anyone escape with like
really
1 or 2
jumping
HP
in.
like last
Yeah.
time.
And that is going to be
It's gonna be
a successful defense. I mean, this is weird. I mean, are they gonna remake this, or are they just gonna continue playing 4v5?
not sure. I think they're gonna. I don't expect them to win with 4 players. Not sure what the.
Yeah, I mean, they're not that bad of. I mean, they're not that good to be playing 4v5, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing this is gonna be a remake, and we might be back with the second game. But it looks like they're just
Yeah,
ready to play. I mean,
I think it's gonna be a remake. Pip is being played by a bot. I think. Yeah, the Pip is still DC
I can't see a bit on.
stasis. Or not?
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, they're gonna remake this game. So SkyMonsters are just gonna let VIKN finish the game.
All right. So it looks like we'll be back, guys, once we get back into the remake lobby. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned.
Really sorry about these
Yeah.
bugs, and yeah.
Hey guys, we're back for the second game we remaked after Cranston DC'd, and it looks like yeah, I think they're gonna go for the same picks. I think it's just what you call an AP remake.
True.
Yeah, it's gonna be same picks I think throughout.
Yeah, that was kind of odd. So I spoke to SkyMonsters. Their Pip DC'd, and he couldn't reconnect into the game again after the DC. So I'm guessing that's a bug with the game again. Hi-res, please, these bugs.
Bug
You're
splits
killing the game.
fix. Volvo, I mean Hi-Res.
Volvo, please. Give dietide.
Gift dietide. There's some Dota memes coming out, and yeah, looks like we're there's a
It's the same
remake.
picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're not gonna give them the free point. I think it'll be a pure remake. Other than that,
Yeah, it's gonna be just a remake, no free points. But there shouldn't be any problems with the remake because Sky Monsters did get that first
yeah,
point.
they did get the first point anyway. So doesn't look like we're gonna see any issues or coming out from
True.
VIKN.
Yeah.
And
So it looks like that was not a stasis bug that we were facing. It was just
Yeah.
the teams pausing and
yeah,
unpausing.
they were pausing. That was just us getting paranoid about those bugs.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should
My
be fine.
prediction is we're gonna get stasis again in the spawn room.
Yeah, so then it looks like we might go on a short break after that. But we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We didn't have any issues once the game started, actually, though. So
That's a good thing.
yeah, that
We
is.
don't want any stasis issues when
Yeah.
people are ulting and making plays.
And
Alright, so I'm in the spawn room.
yeah, I don't see a timer yet, so I think we're good to go this time around.
Yeah, no timer. 0-0. Okay, so let's introduce the players.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Or did we do that again? Alright,
Yeah,
let's
let's
just
go.
do it again
Yeah,
for
it's-
anyone who joined the stream right now.
Yeah.
So we got Zotor on Sky Monsters, we got Zotor on Fernando, Cessnex on the Drogos, Midnight Dream on the Eevee, Cranston playing the Pip, and Androxus will be played by Iblis Star.
Yeah. So are you stasis right now? I'm
No,
Wait, wait.
84, 83, 82,
79. Yeah.
81. Alright, so why don't you go ahead and introduce the blue team?
Wait, hang on. So wait, I'm gonna. Okay, no, we're fine. Yeah. So the blue team, we're gonna have Renzel on the Victor. We're gonna have Raldi on the Cassie, SpongeBob on the Buck, and Kim the Great on the Ying, and Cogdestige on the Makoa. And
Alright.
I'm stasis at 5 seconds. Capture point spawning.
Yeah, me too. So it looks like we're
So
in
let's
sync
hope
with the
this is a
stasis as
pause.
well.
Let's hope
So
this is a pause.
let's hope.
Let's go with that.
Alright, so let's just look at the item pickups. We got Blast Shields coming out again from the blue sided team. It's kind of obvious 4 of the damage dealers are
Yeah.
AoE damage.
I mean, I think that's a good idea in general, anyways, for against this lineup. It looks like it
Yeah, I
was
think-
working for them.
Yeah, I think it is a pause because the teams are buying items.
All right. Yeah.
We're going to see Havens coming out from the red sided team, and Pip decides to go for the Chronos.
I am
I'm not
stasis
sure.
again.
Yeah, me too, at 05.
05, yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So let's hope that's a pause.
Let's take a look at these card loadouts.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well,
so-
actually, it does look like yeah, the Kronos. Everyone else. Yeah. Let's go with the card loads. Where were we?
Yeah,
Alright.
so it's interesting. He took the Chronos.
It looks
Alright,
like
so
we're
he
back.
does have. Yeah, we're back on stasis.
10, 11, 12.
12. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, we're good. So
So the Pip
let's hope
does
that was a
have-
pause.
yeah. So the Pip does have the reload card, which reduces
Yes.
the cooldown of his heal if he hits a target by
Yeah,
2
2
seconds,
seconds.
including himself. I guess that has some synergy with the Chronos,
And it's at
reducing the
level 4,
cooldown of heal.
so that should be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where were we? It looks like we're gonna see a Makoa meditating for some time over there. Pre-game rituals, I guess.
Just daunting away.
Yeah.
It's fun.
3, 2, 1. Let's get right into this. And
Okay.
I think we're gonna let's pay attention to the Drogos. Let's see how much damage you can deal early into this round.
Yeah. Just look out for those early fire spits and see how many
And
catches out.
the Victor is actually gonna go ahead and take him down. They just
Androxus
ready.
is going to chase a Cassie though. Androxus and Eevee just cornering the Cassie in the back line. Going to take down the Cassie.
And the Victor's actually gonna almost got a double kill, and looks like they might get the pip as well. Yep. The
Pip
Buck
is
is
really
gonna
low,
take
yeah.
out the pip.
Yes, Pip.
And
Really good play by the
Fernando
Razer.
needs to get out of there. He's gonna be in a lot of trouble. And yeah, it looks like the Fernando, and that is actually we're gonna see VIKN actually maybe getting control of the spawn point. But the Drogos is back and they're dealing a lot of damage. That AsRock is going to down, taking out the Buck and
They are
EV.
really low though. Looks like the blue side of the team will have control of this point as of now.
Yeah, it looks. But the Fernando's back, so
And it's gonna go in the side of the
It's
right side of the team now.
actually-
It's going back and forth.
this is gonna be a tough contest actually. But the VIKN did manage to put up a decent fight this time around. Looks like
Yeah.
SkyMonsters is gonna get that first capture point though,
Yeah, true. Makoa is too far off.
way far off, and the Androxus and Drogos meanwhile gonna pick up a few kills. And
Roxas and Drogus are
they
so
might
much
pick
work
up a third
again.
one, and the Makoa is also in a lot of trouble. He needs to get out of there.
Drogus just on point with his rockets, not missing any
Not missing
rockets.
Single one, it's true. And Fernando's just gonna be pushing up with that payload, and now VIKN really needs to get together. I mean, I think they're getting caught off guard. The EV trying to dismount.
Just look at the
everyone.
positioning with the Eevee and the Drogus. No
right,
fear
right
on
up,
them.
right up in their face. Absolutely no fear.
And Droxus
Droxus-
ults right in front of the spawn, picks off.
They can't even
The
get out.
Victor.
Literally base camping. You know.
Yeah, the BM coming out from
Yeah.
SkyMonsters.
Wow. This looks like it might be an
Pip
easy.
Castle will go
goal for
down.
them. It looked like they had like the capture point going. Like, that was pretty balanced, but I mean, like once they got the capture point, it was completely like
Yeah, they were
one-sided.
just. Yeah, they started to steamroll.
Victor
Victor
does
is
have
alone
his
on the
ult,
point. I don't
but
think.
looks like he's gonna be
don't
holding on
think
to that for the
he-
next round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drogos also with his ult almost up, and Pip is meanwhile gonna use this to
They
charge up his ult.
somehow managed to hold on to the points.
Somehow
Yes,
they're still in this. But I mean, they do have a minute, so it looks like. I mean, this
Yeah,
should-
they're gonna be waiting for one more push.
yeah.
The ultimates are up
Online.
on
The
Drogus
question is
and
whether they
Eevee.
actually use them though. That is the question.
Yeah. The big one is on the Pip as well as Drogus with his Dragon Punch. Let's see how many chickens we get to see.
Maybe it's time for some chicken dinner.
Some chicken party thing now.
Yeah. And the victor is gonna go down. So. And yep, we're gonna see the.
Alright, we
chicken.
see a chicken right away on the Makoa.
And
Alright, this should be an easy
yeah,
push
that's
now.
a wipe. Just gonna confirm that push. You know, not gonna take
Yeah.
any risks. They don't really need to worry too much about that, anyways.
They have 3 ultimates online
Yeah.
anyway.
This should be pretty decent. This should be actually another easy capture point for them since they have those 3 ults. You know, they have the Fernando, they have the Drogos ult, and the Drogos ult should ideally mean a dead Makoa. Let's see what
True,
it does with that.
true.
So that's
They do have a Ying though.
yes,
If
they do have a Ying.
Ying, they, I've seen some Drogos' alt illusions and it's really frustrating to alt an
Yeah.
illusion. So,
that is true. That is
but I don't expect that coming out from Cessnex on his Drogos. He has been playing really well.
Yeah.
The
He's
red side
been
of the
dealing
team-
a lot of damage. He
Yeah,
does a lot of
massive
damage
amounts of
on
damage.
Serpent Beach as well.
True.
And Victor's gonna go for that flank again. He's gonna wrap
Looks like the
completely
blue side of
around.
the team are going to wrap around from
He
behind.
does have his ult, and he's oh, he almost takes down the Drogos.
This is
Drogos just
really
gonna
good
go ahead
positioning
and
from
ult,
the red side of the team, knowing
and
that.
he doesn't get anyone.
Oh, he
actually.
does all the illusion. That was really nice play by
Yeah.
Yin, putting the illusion in front of the Drogos.
And this is interesting. Drogos get the Androxus gets a pick on the Buck, but okay, then we're gonna
Yeah.
see the Fernando ult coming out, but Makoa's gonna pull him back in. No running away from you, and he's oh yeah, he's gonna go down in the end.
Looks
Cassie
like
gonna
it's
pick
gonna
that up.
be in control of the blue side of the team.
Gonna see
I'm
that.
not sure why they're not pushing out. 3 people on point is not usually good, but
Yeah.
let's see.
And I think they're waiting
The
for the
Cassie
Vic to
will
come
just
back in.
burst down that Droxus in 2 shots.
And
the bonus
miss
damage
frag.
from that.
The grenade gonna actually rebound back into his face, and he's Drogos. Yeah, he's finally gonna take it down. He's gonna get the. He almost gets the EV, And
Cassie and Victor are doing all the work for this blue sided team.
yeah,
It's doing so much damage. Going out, taking down.
Victor
Cassie's gonna
almost
catch
beating him.
Fernando as well now.
And yeah, it looks like they're actually gonna get this. In spite of the EVL going down over there, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna get the second point. This is actually the first point that VIKN has gotten this entire series.
Yeah, and a well deserved one.
Yeah, definitely.
Ying did have a really nice play there.
Victor
blocking out
actually,
the
I
Trogus
guess
ultimate.
changing up the Victor is actually gonna help them out quite a bit. He still is holding on to his
Yeah.
ult though. Like he's been holding on to quite some time actually.
Yeah, they really need to do something about this Victor.
And Roxas is actually gonna get the Victor. He's gonna flank him right way around, and
Yeah, that was
it looks
good
like that. Let's hope that
Looks
that
like
is some hope
Roxas
for.
Is going to go down to the Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie's gonna pick that up. Mako's gonna pick up the Eevee as well. So it looks like they're gonna get right back into this. It's gonna leave the Drogos and the Fernando kind of out of position, but
Yeah.
he's actually gonna do so much damage to that Buck. He's gonna have to fall back.
The Ying is doing
Victor is-
a lot of healing.
Yeah.
Makoa
and-
went from like no HP to half HP in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, and Drogos is gonna get caught out as well, and the Buck is gonna get a double on the Eevee as well. This
It's
is
interesting though, the red side teams have not taken more of Cauterize, considering they have a Ying on the other side.
Exactly. There's only two, one on the Fernando and one on the Androxus, but
Yeah, and it's just level 1, so it won't be doing
yeah,
too much.
That is true. And the Drogo's trying to deal some damage to the Mako. He's actually going to take him down. Cranston is going to pick up the Buck as well, and it looks like SkyMonsters might be fighting back into this.
They're going to leave the payload by
Yeah.
itself. Doesn't look like anyone is going to be on that payload. But they're nearby.
Yeah, that is
Sounds
fine, I
right.
guess. They're trying, and the Eevee's gonna get a pick on the Victor, definitely a needed pick, and we're gonna see Drogo's up, yeah, and he's this time around he's gonna get that Makoa,
Yeah.
and
Not
no,
gonna take any
Ying to
chances with
save
that.
him this time, and this looks
But-
promising. 20 seconds. They don't. I don't think that VIKN is gonna be able to go for this final push.
True. Without the Makoa,
Yeah,
I
Drox is
don't
gonna
expect
get a
them to
double
push
on the
this.
Ying
Yeah.
and the Cassie as well. Yeah, this should be a 3-1 in favor of SkyMonsters.
Yeah, true.
And yeah, it's just gonna be, wasting time baiting it out. There we go, successful defense coming out from SkyMonsters after that slip up with the Victor actually going complete ham on them with the Cassie as well.
Yeah, the Cassie and Victor are doing a lot of work
Tons
for
of
the
damage.
blue-sided team.
We do have quite a bit of ults online already though. We have the Cassie ult is almost coming up, and then we have the Ying and the Victor ult ready as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to see an Eevee ult and an Androxus ult coming out as well.
Yeah, so SkyMonsters are running the numbers game here with the Pip, Trogus, and Androxus. So
Yeah.
Androxus gets one pick off, Trogus ults one guy.
Yeah.
Pip can chicken one guy for sure and get a kill. So,
So this
they're
should
running
be
the
an
numbers
easy
game.
4-1, yeah. Well, let's hope that they can go ahead with this. Go 4-1. That if they get this point, that is the series for them. That would be a 2-0 victory for them.
We do see the blue team wrapping around from the left.
This time, hopefully they're not gonna fall for the Victor flank again. But Victor is gonna.
Victor, he is still going for that flank.
Yeah, he is.
See a Cursed Dom coming out, dealing a lot of damage, catching out that Buck.
The Drogos is also doing quite a bit. Androxus is gonna get 2. He's gonna get the Victor as well, and the Mako is almost down. He needs to be careful, and he's gonna miss that hook. Drogos
Yeah, the
doing so much
Drogos is
damage,
just no
so
fear.
much. He's not scared at all. He is right in the face of Mako. He is absolutely nothing.
Looks like this is going to be a 4-1.
Yeah, that's
in
gonna be a
favor of
straight up.
SkyMonsters.
That should be GG.
It's well played though by
Yeah,
VIKN on the second point.
yeah, that was pretty decent.
Yeah.
Actually, they do manage to get on the best in class board this time around, though.
The Victor did get highest damage in the game.
Yeah, that was pretty decent. Anyways, guys, we'll be back for a second game. The next game we're casting database versus White Raven, I think. Yeah, that will be our second one. We'll be on the other event on our channel. Thank you guys for joining us. This was I Love Cooking from PC Peasants, and Velgor signing off.